A coach offers guidance to a developing player.
Welcome to MLB. At the plate, Carlos Miranda, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Buffalo, the right fielder.
First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this four-game weekend set. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down. Stepping in, Nelson Chang. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The designated hitter, Nelson.
On the ground for Cano at second. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and take? Hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff and drive his...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half. Brandon Drury will bat next. Buffalo. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Brandon.
There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Miller, just 18 years old, is currently the leading vote getter among starting pitchers in the league, and quite deservedly so.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now. All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Wesley Ward. No balls and a strike to count. Two out, nobody on. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Mets lead it 3-0. So stepping in, Breivik Valera is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he set down for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
The left fielder.
Into the box now,
Dalton
Pompey. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And another foul ball. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. To his left, Cano. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Andreas Morales, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And he watches a called 3rd strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Syracuse is out in front, 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Miranda. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Striding forward now is the DH, Nelson Chang. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he fouls this one off. 0-1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Hit down the 3rd baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
1-1.
He's hard on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the 2nd out of the inning. Now to the plate, Chad Cornett comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1.
We're playing 11.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
1-1-1.
The first baseline. Foul. Here's another 1-2. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. To the left side, but it's well foul.
Are you serious right here? This is becoming a joke. 8 foul balls in a row. This guy is in auto swing mode. This pitcher could throw this thing anywhere, and he's pulling the trigger on it.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. To the bottom of inning number 4. Settling in now, Brendan Drury. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Now that'll bring up Billy McKinney. He grounds it sharply to third. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding in, Wesley Ward.
Now batting.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Wesley.
In there, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. Home half of the 5th coming up. Syracuse is out in front, 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Breivik Valera. First time up, he went down looking.
Second baseman.
First offering on its way. Grounded softly down the line toward first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
So we got him looking there. Breivik Valera becomes the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th consecutive inning here. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Mets lead it 3-0. Digging in, Carlos Miranda. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ready for another shot now. Nelson Chang.
The designated hitter. Nelson.
Fouled away.
Chang.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Digging in now, Chad Hornet. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. The perfection continues. 21 straight retired. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Syracuse is out in front, 3-0. Digging in, Brendan Drury. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Jashik is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Billy McKinney. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Billy McKinney.
And he's way off balance with the swing there.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Ready now, Wesley Ward, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. 24 have been set down. 3 left to go. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Leading off the inning, Breivik Valera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And we'll kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Stepping in now, Dalton Pompey, as the first pitch to him is in there for a cold strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. To short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now at the plate, Andres Morales. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. 1-0 the count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. Rosa is there, makes the catch, and he's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Here now is our final line score.
A benevolent advisor gives a painful but well thought out notice of resignation to a player that has been like a son to him. A caring mentor will not leave his post to just anyone. He's given careful thought to the question of whom his successor might be. The former coach and longtime father figure will step back from the field of play and take his place amongst the other dedicated fans in the gallery. A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
From the home of the Padres since 2004,
now,
we're live at
welcome
Petco Park in Eldridge Werner. Into the box now, Chris Dietrich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
This is line to left.
Dietrich.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. Stepping in, Sammy Sargent. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The designated hitter, Sammy Sargent.
Dietrich gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Two.
Reined in. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So striding forward now, Guillermo Salas. As he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 0-1 the count. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2.
Up.
This is popped up. Cornette has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's part. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. We'll move on to the second now at Petco Park with no score. Leading off the inning, Johnny Madison, and they'll need him to get something going here. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And let's focus on Robinson Cano, one of the softest hands in all our sport. Probably turns one of the best double plays in the game. Captain of the defense.
First pitch on its way.
The center fielder.
Swing and a liner.
Whoa,
Leap, but he can't bring it down.
No runner,
Base
no
hit.
runner. Hold it right there. Hold it.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
The third baseman.
And now, Prince Shatner. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And it's fouled away.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The 0-2 once more. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then
the first baseman.
Foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice piece of hitting.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jeff Below goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
The catcher.
Standing in now, Scott Calderon. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. William Crocker gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. 8-1 is the final tonight. The International League took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious International League All-Stars. 8 runs on 12 hits. 2 errors. They left 12 men on.
Time for base. So digging in now, Manuel Batista. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder.
And he fouls this one off. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, D-Roll, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. To second, there's Cano. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Clint Frazier. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. The high fastball is in there. Miller, the native of New Hampshire. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, and a splitter. Soft grounder left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And let's focus on Robinson Cano, one of the softest hands in all our sport. Probably turns one of the best double plays in the game, captain of the defense.
Mike Talkman is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Line, but speared on a hop. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Gonzalez.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box now, number 36, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. So far on the year, number 36 has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Swing and a miss, blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. One hit, one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Jeff Bermundo. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The second baseman.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box, number 90.
The shortstop.
As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. The batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs, 26 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Stepping in now, Manuel Batista, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Leading off the inning, Jacoby Ellsbury, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Jacoby.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Now a swing and a miss as Ellsbury's down on strikes for the first out.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
The third baseman, Miguel.
Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. And it's fouled away. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Now Clint Frazier, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-3.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Tauchman. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Mike Tauchman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
One.
At first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Sierra is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Nino Gonzalez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with the eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player. Just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Striding in once again, Jeff Bermuda. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Digging in to try it again. Number 90. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, number 90.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there,
Counting,
hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
At the plate, Manuel Batista. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
The 1-2. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Mets lead it 1. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases.
Touch on, hold it.
And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Andujar leads off second with nobody out. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Here's another 2-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Mike Tauchman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Working for the punch out, and
1-1-1.
fastball right back to the mound, and he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now. Ready once again, Nino Gonzalez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fastball in there for a called strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time here. So coming to the plate, number 36. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Sierra will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Striding into the box, Jeff Bermundo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Stepping up to the plate, Manuel Batista. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greather.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit.
Relay 4.
In to score the runner from second.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a run.
5-2 the final score tonight. Scranton Wilkes-Barre get the win despite 3 errors in the field.
Fans, our final line score. First for the
Sometimes dreams do come true. This player is about to get the chance that millions only dream of. The chance to see if he's got what it takes to make it in the show. A fast-rising young player is welcomed for the first time to a major league roster, at least for today. His new skipper offers words of wisdom and inspiration as he prepares to make his debut appearance on the show's big stage. A manager checks in with his ball club.
From the city by the bay, Oracle Park on a Thursday.
Hey, ball. He's out.
Into the box, number 7. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
leading
first.
up for the Giants, the second baseman, number 7.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Too high.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent...
First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
And Crawford swings and misses at that one. A strikeout victim for out number 2. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to see Brandon Crawford. He hit over 350
Batting
last
third.
month. Just consistent
first
at-bats
baseman,
all throughout
Brandon.
the month. He was tough to pitch to,
Bell.
hitting good pitching and hit for pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
Now the 0-1. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Giants down in order. Still no score. So in now for San Francisco.
Leading
number
up
5.
for the Giants.
He was hitless in yesterday's
The left
shutout
fielder,
loss, as were
number
many of his
5.
teammates. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall
Batting
behind the
fifth.
plate. And if you
The
miss
third
middle
baseman,
over the heart of the plate, he
Evan
could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Longoria.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And it's fouled away. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Standing in
Batting
now,
fifth,
Kevin Pillar.
the center fielder.
As he'll look at
Kevin
a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants. Next to hit will be the pitcher,
Batting
Adam
up,
Miller,
the
as he'll
pitcher,
get his first
Adam
opportunity in this one.
Miller.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pillar's there, and that retires the side. Make it 9.
Leading up for the Giants,
First pitch of the at-bat
the
on
right
its
fielder,
way.
Joey.
And he throws the fastball by him here.
Ricker.
0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Stepping up now, Aramis
Batting
Garcia.
eighth, the catcher,
Ready with the first
number
pitch. Here it
16.
comes. Fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
This is foul right side. Here he comes again. 1-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
And now the Giants pitcher, Johnny
Batting
Cueto.
ninth,
First 2 men
the
of the
pitcher,
inning have both gone down
Johnny
via the punch out, so we'll see if he
Cueto.
can fare any better. The pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched.
1-1-1.
Right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 7. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Baseman.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The batter, number 35.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Shortstop.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. So 2 away for the Giants here in the fourth. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Down the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Giants are down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. At the plate, number 5. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
So he sets him down swinging. Number 5 is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. The pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. 6th inning coming up. Next up for New York, Adam Miller. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Adam Miller.
Now the pitch. Hit to short. Crawford's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Standing in, Joey Rickard, as he'll get things started in the 6th for the Giants.
The right fielder,
Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
Rickard.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Rosario onto the grass, and that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here. They finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Roll, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
He's set and
number
the
40.
To avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. There's one. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Cueto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So another good inning for him. In now, Brandon Crawford. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside. And that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher everything.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. So 1 away now. Here's Brandon Belt,
the first baseman, number 9, Brandon.
And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Digging in once again, number 5.
Now batting.
It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Popped him up. Miller is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Williams Astudillo will get the call. The pinch hit here. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Johnny Cueto.
Our final line score
there. He's our
first
top
for the
player of the
victorious
game.
Giants. 1 run
Yeah, he
on
ended up
2
handing
hits,
things off
1
to his
error.
bullpen
They left
buddies
just
in the
1
ninth.
runner.
There is rain in the air.
Leading off tonight for San Diego.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today, looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
A chance now to give you a look at the Padres' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
And he throws a cutter right by him to take control, 1-2. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Manny Machado is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Padres down. Next to the plate for the Padres, Hunter Renfroe. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hunter Renfroe.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, looking at their loss last game, I think the common theme in this one is the fact that they gave their opposition way too many chances. Committing 3 errors. That is not the MO of what makes this team great. They're going to have to figure out a way to flash the leather much better today. Let's take a look at what happens in this one.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out. Digging in now for San Diego, number 22. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. 0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's fouled away. One. A bouncer up the middle. Rosario's got it. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Again, another foul ball. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for San Diego. Now at the plate, Francisco Mejia, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Francisco Mejia.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Lagares, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, number 59. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike.
jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Fouled off. Now another 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half.
Back now for the Mets' 3rd turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need.
Run it!
That despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
San Diego, the second baseman, number 9.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. So with 1 gone in the inning now, that brings in Manny Machado.
Number 13.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The center fielder, number 7.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Lagares comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first
22.
offering. Fouled away. 50th pitch of the game on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Number 22 goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Stepping into the box, Will Myers looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. So here now's the pitcher, Adam
number 44.
And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First offering on its way. Hit in the air to straightaway center.
Score!
Margot will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the. So striding in, Francisco Mejia. He flew out in his last at-bat. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Hit out towards second. McNeil has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Standing in, number 59. 0 for 1 for him here in this 59. One. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Now batting, number 9. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He's ready now. The pitch. A ball and a strike.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we're going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Padres leave 1. Digging in, Manny Machado. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Manny Machado is retired to kick off the inning. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
2-0 now. 2-0 count. The pitch. is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
The 3-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Helpful.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Manuel Margot. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Margot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. At the plate, number 22. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
And he takes strike 2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Will Myers. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And there's out number 2. Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and Williams Astudillo will get the call here as he'll hit 4-0 the score tonight. Craig Stammen earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.
A player receives an unexpected call. It's his former high school coach, who was an important mentor and advisor to him in his teen years.
Great job today.
Most high achievers have, in their past, an important someone who first believed in them. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Tuesday night baseball.
Let's play ball.
So digging in now, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half
Leading
of the
off
first.
for the White Sox, the left fielder, Leury.
Fellas, these Mets,
Garcia.
as they enter play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, it was an up-and-down homestand, 5-4, but they left on a winning record. They got on the tarmac to get on the plane, feeling pretty good about where they're at as a ball club right now. First game of this road trip, they're going to have to smack them in the mouth right in the first inning.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we're going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail it here 3-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try again. 1-2. Still 1-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the 1st out of the inning.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Michael Conforto. He's definitely known for that sweet left-handed swing in the top of the order. But he's no slouch defensively as well, showing the ability to come in on baseballs, make diving catches, and throw guys out at the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
The catcher.
Ready now for the White Sox, Wellington Castillo. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Castillo swings, and this is hit very well to left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. So here's Daniel Ponca now,
the designated hitter.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So 1 run here. Up next for Chicago, number 20. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale.
The second baseman.
And he gets a hit here with the fastball. Strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Ryan Cordell. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The next 0-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Now batting,
Larry Garcia, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. He can't pick it up cleanly. Runner at first following the error. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Yohan Moncada. And he's back easily.
Moncada.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That's up.
Davis over to his left. And the inning is over. Left for the White Sox. Stepping in, Tim Anderson.
Leading up for the White
after
Sox.
Striking out his last time up.
Here.
A high strike there.
Anderson.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Behind 0-2 now. Soft liner toward short. And there's 1 down now. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under this one. 2 gone. So stepping in, Jose Abreu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jose Abreu.
That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful.
Now Abreu connects deep to left. Gone!
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, You can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Wellington Castillo will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 2 runs on 2 hits. 1 error thus far for the White Sox.
1-1-1.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rosa comes up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 1 run. Leading off the inning, Daniel Polka. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The designated
Things not
hitter.
looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, number 20.
Number 20.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is there, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Cordell. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Cordell.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the White Sox. Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
But an atom ball right to him for the first down.
Up next for the White Sox, the third baseman.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
2 runs on 2 hits, 2 errors for the White Sox so far. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Davis onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. In the air to straightaway center field. On the move is Lagares. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end. 1, 2, 3, go. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
74.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets. There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it
now
back right where it came
first baseman.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Relay.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? 1st and 3rd, you got problems all over the place.
Now batting,
right up the dugout, right. You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1, 2, 3 inning. You look up and all of a sudden, 1st and 3rd, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
So 2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th. And now bring forward the power bat of Daniel Polka. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hits the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Sox get a
Your
run.
attention,
Jerry's
please.
Familia
Now
is on to pitch out of the...
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
The
And
final line
tonight's
score
comes
for
to
our
an
ball
end,
game
6-3
tonight for
the
the
final.
victorious
The Metropolitans.
A major league pitching coach acknowledges a young newcomer on an early milestone accomplishment.